Good afternoon. This is Ted Walk, Superintendent at Sullivan Schools, and today is March 24th, Tuesday. We're providing an update on some things that are going on. Right now, we're answering questions that we had emailed to this address. Anything you have, you can email to covid-19@sullivan.k12.il.us. We'll try and get those out to you via email so you have a quick response. We also thought we'd answer them for everyone who potentially had an interest. The first question we had is, since the closure has been extended, what is the plan for the additional days? So right now we're still finalizing that plan, but we are intending on having more specific instruction. Our teachers have been preparing lessons, have been doing some videos, have been putting together some worksheets and some packets. We're also providing some online potential office hours and opportunities to get a hold of teachers via email in different ways if you have questions about what's going on. We will likely have a day where we pick up some of these packets, especially at the lower grades, but at all grades for those who need hard copies of materials, we'll have those available. That will likely be a week from today, next Tuesday, and you would pull up to the school, stay in your car, you'd tell us your student names, we'd run the materials out to you. In the governor's executive order, one of the exceptions carved out is, one, for our teachers to be here preparing remote learning activities, but two, parents or guardians are able to leave to go pick up educational materials for their students. So that would be permissible. If you can't make it out, no big deal. We will find a way to get that to you as well. We want to make sure all of our students are able to learn. The next question we had is, what about spring break? So we had some questions. The governor's current extension put it right into the kind of the middle of our spring break area. The question was, could we go back to school if the governor's issue ceased to be in effect and was not extended another time? At this point, we're still looking at what that might look like. Realistically, we don't want to make any sort of decision on that based on whether or not the closure is extended. I think there is a possibility that will happen. Also, if we did come back, it would be for a day or two, really 2 days most likely before we'd be gone again, and we're just not sure how that plan would look, but we are considering what all avenues look like for the best education of our kids. No matter what, we're going to make sure that we have opportunities for our kids to learn as much as they can this school year. We have a lot of great things that are put in place. At this time, again, no decisions have been made. At this time, the calendar will stay as it was originally written and posted at the end of the year. If the closure lasts all year, what would high school students do for final exams? Again, a little bit early to be talking about that, but if that was a question, we had a high school student actually email that one in, so I was glad to see that some people are thinking about their education, even though we are currently not able to attend school physically. Realistically, high school teachers would likely design exams that would be open book and open note. You would still potentially take them for your grade, but you would have access to those materials realistically because we would not be able to know whether you would have them, so we would just make that kind of part of the plan to begin with. And the last question I had was, will free meals continue to be provided during the closure? And again, I have the email address up here, meals@sullivan.k12.il.us. Yes, meals will continue to be provided. We might look at, after this current week, potentially changing up how we do things. We might look at distributing them on a more frequent basis. Right now, again, on Friday, we have the rural routes being run, and we will have all of the meals delivered for 5 days worth of that time. Next week, we might talk about upping that to maybe 2 days a week or some other fashion to make sure we get meals to kids. We also have the in-town routes that will run every day. We have 5 different stops with 2 different buses, so I guess 10 stops. And you can also always pick up meals at school from 9 to 11, and those are available to you. Again, please email any questions you have and you would like to get answered. I can answer those via email. I can answer those on a nice video like this. I enjoyed talking to you. We miss your kids. We can't wait to see them again. Thanks so much and have a great day.